sweet donuts around the roundabout. Most of you guys are here because of the thumbnail and because of the title. Just let you guys know that, as always, I fucked up, and I'll catch you guys after so I can explain.
Fuck what you heard! Listen. X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop-up, I'm stainless steel. No heart, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make the motherfucker wonder if you dare. Damn right, when I do it again. Cause I am light, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many times.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I break bread when I break these enemy. You motherfuckers never wanna learn what your life said. Bitch, that's on a life thing.
Hey Zach, was it worth it?
100% worth it.
Alright.
I know you guys haven't seen me in literally like forever. I haven't uploaded on this channel in forever because I'm lazy. I have no excuses for you. Okay, so you guys just seen that clip. We obviously broke the truck. You know, you guys know that I like to have fun, okay? A lot of people say, oh, that's so stupid. You're gonna get in so much trouble. You always break your stuff. You know, always just going on. Honestly, I don't care. You shouldn't care if I don't care. It was completely worth it. I was not mad that the truck broke because we are fixing that issue in that general area to begin with anyways. I was literally trying to break the truck. I don't care. I paid the freaking tow bill. It got towed home. It's out front. No worries, okay? Like I said, if I'm not worried, you shouldn't be worried. Before anybody says, oh my god, you break all your stuff. Oh my god, you're so dumb. Oh my god, you could have got caught. It is what it is. You know, I'm not smoking crack on the street, so that's good. To start, this whole video is going to be just a cover of what we're doing this winter on the truck, what's going to be done, how we're going to do it. Just going to walk through everything real quick. This will be a real short video just to give you guys a little bit of an update. Try not to leave you guys hanging because that's the last thing I want to do. So, without further ado, we're going to hop over to the whiteboard and I'm going to pretty much just bullet point everything that we are going to be doing. For starters, as you guys can see, title Winter 2K19. The truck's coming in here, like I said, within the week to start doing said adjustments. So, for starters, number one, built trans. Obviously the transmission on the truck broke. I think it might be the input shaft. Not really sure. Didn't really care to look. So built trans this winter. Me and Lucas, I think you've seen him on the channel a couple times. Me and Lucas are going to try to build our trans ourselves. I'm going to buy I forget the name of the book, but it's pretty much a whole thick book. It's like $75, and it goes through how to rebuild a transmission step by step. So we're going to get the trans table cleaned up and everything. Probably get another whiteboard over there and get something to hang up our book and just peck away at it over winter. No big rush. Probably planning to get the transmission in the truck spring, beginning of summer. Like I said, I'm not in a real big rush about that. I'm not going to tear the transmission out of the truck until the one's done because I don't want to make it completely immobile so we can move it in and out of the garage. That's number one. I think we're going to go with a 47RH for the simple fact that I don't have to worry about electronics. I don't have to worry about a ratchet shifter because I like to drive the truck. If anything changes as far as that goes, it'll be to a standalone in like a 47 or a 48RE. I really like the sound of that, but at the same time, not trying to dump that kind of money into just the trans when it's not that serious. I do like the sound of a standalone though, so don't quote me on that. Wouldn't mind doing that. And Lucas is definitely pushing really hard for standalone, so we'll put standalone, maybe. Next on the list, disc brake conversion. Absolutely need this. After getting the truck done this winter, one thing I noticed is the brakes are terrible. Also, another thing we noticed, the brakes don't work at all, actually, in the rear. They don't work at all. Not sure if the drums just need adjusted or if there's something wrong with the ABS actuator in the rear, but they do not work whatsoever. Never really looked in to see why, because I knew I was going to be doing a disc brake conversion. Far From Stock sells a whole conversion kit for $360, so it'd be dumb not to. That's what we're going to be doing for sure. That is a definite thing that has to get done. Also, probably see if we can get some better calipers up front and maybe a master cylinder. I don't know. The brakes just suck. I'm tired of dealing with brakes. I can't even brake boost the truck because all it does is spin the tires. Big, that has to be done. Wheels. Definitely need new wheels. Tired of the clapped out wheels that I have on the truck. The rear wheels are nice, don't get me wrong. They're awesome. The front's clapped. Looks like crap, don't like it. Would rather have 12 wides or 10 wides that have a decent amount of offset. Yeah, nothing too fancy on the wheels. I would spend the money and get like nice 420s, but I literally, every time I drive the truck, I do a burnout. That would just be a waste of money in my opinion. Not a big tire person. Like, I don't really care. Tires are tires as long as they rotate down the road. I really don't care. Probably just buy some cheap tires like I did last time, because I literally bought brand new tires at the beginning of summer when the truck just got done, and they're bald already. So that would be completely just stupid to do. Touch base back on the built trans. It's a trans swap. We're going to a lockup trans because the trans in the truck is a turd. I hate it. It eats all the power up. All it does is slip. Like this year, I can't even flat foot the truck from a standstill because it literally just slips the trans. It doesn't matter. So we need a lockup trans. I'm tired of having a slow turd freaking transmission. That truck would be a night and day difference with a lockup trans. Billet wheel rebuild. This isn't 100% sure, but I definitely want to do it. I want to put a billet wheel in the turbo. Nothing, not that I think it's going to be, maybe lighted a little quicker and just to go over that area, because honestly, the way I drive the truck, I wouldn't be surprised if the freaking shaft on the turbo just snaps in half here soon, because I'm just off and on the throttle so much. I want to work on cosmetics, like it needs a new grill, needs marker lights, needs new tail lights. They're all clapped. Rear roll pan, front bumper. I'd like to work on the interior a little more. I want to get a whole new dash bezel because that one's just clapped out that's in there. Get a couple more gauges. Might get a gauge pod, pillar pod, just to put 2 gauges on. I'm not really a big fan of freaking running 5 gauges up a pod on those trucks because they literally point towards the ceiling. It's stupid. We'll include all of that in the cosmetics. We need to hook our fuel pressure gauge up. That's one thing. We need to put a hot screw in it. Hot screw, that's nothing. That's like $30. Definitely need to do that. And I honestly think that I might have... So this whole time I thought I had a 4200 spring in my truck. And I honestly don't think it's a 4200 because it doesn't seem like it revs out that far. So I'm going to see about getting a 4200 spring. Even if that one is a 4200, I'm going to swap it out. So that way I know for sure a 4200 is in it. Like to tune the pump up a little more. It's actually spools pretty quick with the hood stack on it. It cleans up well. It's still hazy on the big end, but one other major thing. Rebuild whole front end. Maybe a gearbox too. The truck doesn't drive sloppy. It's just that it needs an alignment extremely bad. And all the joints and stuff are fine up front, but the way that the tie rods are on those trucks, they have those adjustable sleeves. Well, those sleeves are like seized. I bought new sleeves, but I'm just going to put a whole new front end in it. Just get it done over with. It doesn't, I mean, there is some, I don't know if it's the gearbox or if it's just the joints up front. I'm just going to replace all of it. It's not that expensive, and I would just like to have it done. That way if I want to drive the truck like long distances, I don't have to worry about joints and dumb stuff like that. Maybe do a, I think it's red head or it's red something, steering boxes. Maybe do that. Get rid of just all the Dodge slop. Even though my truck has always had super tight steering, I don't know. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to get those. Some people are not going to like this, but I like it because it's different. I need to look up some stuff on it though. But those gold rotors they sell, like they're literally gold. I'm going to buy those and put those on my truck because that's just sweet. So if they stay gold, that would be the main thing. Like if they stay gold even after they've been used, definitely going to have to get those. But if they don't stay gold, then I'm not going to get those because that's dumb. So if anybody's bought them or know anybody that's bought them, comment below and tell me if they stay gold or not, because I'm going to get those for my car and my truck just because it's sweet. Like, why not? So built trans, disc brake conversion on the rear, wheels, turbo billet wheel, cosmetics, which is big, a lot of cosmetics. So don't let that little word fool you. Hot screw, rebuild whole front end. Oh, that's the other thing. Big intercooler. Need this because we have all the upgraded piping and a big turbo, and we have that tiny freaking intercooler that has holes in it, and I've JB welded the holes like a long time ago when I was daily driving the truck. So it's got this tiny little bottlenecked intercooler that's choking it down. That'll probably help the truck spool a lot quicker, honestly. Get a big fat intercooler in there. So I think I've mostly covered everything. The wrap, I'm not even gonna write it up here. Like, I want to do it. It'll probably be like a midsummer thing though. Just because like the truck, I mean, sure, spray paint does not look good. Like, it looks ratty and clapped out. But honestly, as long as it has like some nice wheels on it and it's like relatively quick, like obviously it's not fast. I know it's not fast. It's a first gen, unless it has a P pump on it. You know what I mean? Honestly, as long as it looks halfway decent and is somewhat fast and can do what I need it to do, I really don't care. The wrap, don't get me wrong, will look sweet and it's gonna happen, but not too worried about it, honestly. Especially since I can't even wrap it in the wintertime anyways because I don't have a heated garage. And I don't want to do it in this dirty ass garage with all the dust and stuff. Much rather do it in like a shop, a clean shop. I think me and Trey had talked about possibly doing it in his grandpa's garage. So that'd probably be like a summer thing. Not extremely pressed on that. So I kind of miss wrenching on the truck. I'm excited to get it in here. Freaking start tearing that thing apart. I'm excited for the trans because if me and Lucas successfully build a trans together and it works out and it doesn't break, then I get to say F you to a lot of people because you know how many people say when you say, yeah, I'm going to build my own trans, they're like, oh, that's hard. That's hard. You don't know what you get yourself into. Well, obviously it's hard. If it was easy, then everybody would do it. I mean, but so many people get stumped and let people just tell them that they can't do something because it's hard. Like, I'd rather just learn it. And guess what? If we mess it up, okay, I'm out $500 or $600. I mean, we're buying like a decently good. We're buying a kit from RevMax, which say what you want, but a lot of people actually suggested them. I think we're getting like the bigger horsepower kit. Couldn't tell you what the name of it is, but I think it's like $600, $700 for just the kit. And then where it gets expensive is the converter, and then we have to get a new adapter plate, a second gen starter, a new flex plate, all that stuff. And then we have to build a custom trans mount to do that. And then we'll have to probably get rid of the heat exchanger and do a bed mount for the trans cooler, which is 100% fine with me because I've been having problems with the trans cooler line. It literally exploded twice on me. That's part of the reason why the trans is messed up right now, is because it exploded while I was going like 100. I was racing a Mustang and I was winning, actually. Thank you.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop your fucking lying.
I was racing that turd freaking truck against a Mustang and the line just exploded. So it ran the pump dry of fluid for a minute because obviously the heat didn't really change. The temperature for the trans didn't really change. Nothing really acted up until I came to a stop and the truck just wouldn't move. This was prior to me possibly breaking the input shaft later that night with those sweet donuts around the roundabout. Oh, and by the way, those donuts were on top of the embankment, just so you guys know. Weird flex, but you know, I think this is it. Just wanted to give you guys a little update. Hopefully we'll get the truck in here, start working on it soon. If I think anything more, I'll put it in the comments, or I'll put it in the description. So if you guys are like curious, I'll just I'll list everything in the description, so that way, because I know I'm forgetting stuff. This isn't all of it. There's no way this is all that's wrong with my clapped out truck. Look in the description if you guys are curious to see what else we're going to be doing. And maybe I'll even take the time to put links. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm sorry that I haven't posted on here in forever. Still love you guys. Deuces. I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.